Hi, and welcome to another episode of Starship Gaming. Before we get started, I cannot stress enough, do not forget to subscribe. It really helps out, it helps the channel grow, and if every single person who watches this video who hasn't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. I'll wait a moment. And if you like the video after you watch it, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the bell. It will let you know when we make more awesome videos. Now let's jump right into today's story. It is official, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. The Atari VCS is finally being released to the public on June 15th, 2021, which is just a few short days away from the posting of this video. And by a few short days, roughly about 10. If you can call that a few short days. And a lot of Atari fans out there and a lot of gaming fans have been wanting to finally get their hands on this system to see if all the hype was really worth it or not. Of course, back in, I believe, December, yeah, it was December, there were people who backed it, who got their hands on it, and it was kind of a mixed bag. A lot of people really liked it, and you had some people that just didn't like it, but the results for it were kind of mixed, to say the least. But that will really show and really come out when the public finally gets their hands on this thing for the first time, to see if all of their worries or constant complaints or what have you have really been worth the gripe. Of course, one thing that is assured is that this console, or micro console, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it's classified as, what is assured is that it is not in any way going to compete with the likes of Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo. And like I said in the past, it's going to have to find its own place in the market, along with the likes of many other streaming or game streaming devices, or download-only devices. A good example of that is Google Stadia, which we all know what happened with Google Stadia. If it's going to turn into a disaster like that or not is yet to be seen. Of course, you have to look back at, in the past decade, the Ouya, what happened with it. So right now is a really interesting time in the history of gaming, because we're beginning to see consoles that are, or for the first time in the history of gaming, consoles that are now being taken seriously, that are just solely for the purpose of streaming games or for the purpose of download only. Of course, if you're a PC gamer, you are probably well acquainted with the process of download only games, Steam. So for a PC gamer, it really depends on if this is going to be an option for a PC gamer or not. But if it's going to be kind of like a household, I don't know how to describe it, not quite a living room gaming PC or what have you, but I don't think it'll end up being anything like that. But yeah, there's not really much I can say about it. We're just going to have to sit back over the next year or two and see how this thing pans out, and we'll definitely try to be here and cover it. So once again, any Atari fans or video game fans out there that want to purchase one, June 15th, 2021 will be your first chance to get your hands on one. And like I said in a previous video, there was the thing about scalping, which I think we've discussed before, and whether that's really going to be a problem with the Atari VCS. And I think that where there's a shortage in like other consoles, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Series S, whatever, Switch, it could potentially lead to this thing, kind of finding a way, or its way into the household, or at least households that wouldn't normally buy a console like this. So I think that is a real interesting thing, to be honest. I absolutely think that that's what could potentially happen. Not saying that it will, but I think that it could pan out that way. We'll just leave it at that. And of course, the Atari VCS will be found at most major retailers. You can probably buy it online, or you might be able to walk into your local Walmart or GameStop and pick up one of these if you feel compelled to. So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. If every single person who watched this video takes a moment to just smash that subscribe button, it would really help out. And don't forget to hit the bell. It'll let you know when we make more awesome videos. So, until next time, I will see ya.